Tucked behind imposing gates in central Bucharest lies a villa with secrets etched into its walls, from clandestine wartime agreements to the quiet elegance of Romania's national architectural style. For decades, few knew what history lived inside. Now this forgotten gem is reopening its doors. You're listening to Tall Stories, a Monocle production brought to you by the team behind The Urbanist. I'm Andrew Tuck. In this episode, the cultural director of Casa Vintilă Brătianu, Elena Kuji Buteică, guides us through the villa's storied past and its careful process of restoration.
This is one of the historical houses of Bucharest. It's a monument house, monument istoric protejat, as we say in Romanian, so it's protected by law. And it's the house in which the entrance of Romania on the side of Antanta to enter the First World War was signed secretly in the library that you have as it was back in the day. So the whole furniture and everything is still intact. This was the house of Vintilă Brătianu, a son of Ion Brătianu, and the Brătianu family is one of the preeminent political and historical families of Romania. You have many different villas. This is one of the villas that has been very well preserved over the years. It's been built at the beginning of the 1900s. And Vintilă Brătianu back then was a mayor. He got the land plot after he finished his work as a mayor. And he was a visionary in many ways, in the sense that he got this whole land plot. And this is the only land plot that doesn't have a direct exit to the Ioanid garden. All the houses, besides this one that they sold the plots with some instructions on how to build an entrance from this garden. So this is called Parcelarea Ioanid, and it's like an open-air museum of Bucharest because you have all these beautiful houses. There was a recommendation on building in the Stilul Național Românesc, the Romanian national style, which this house represents very well, but some of the villas are not, so it wasn't mandatory, but you could choose from it. The villa is designed by architect Petre Antonescu, which is a very, very important figure of Romanian architecture. The house was used by the family for a long time until afterwards, once he died, it was nationalized. And during communism, for almost 40 years, it was rented to the U.S. Embassy as a unofficial headquarters of the U.S. Embassy. And this villa has never been open to the public, so people wouldn't even know that this treasure is behind the big gates. Recently, we've started opening it to the public and making it a cultural place and giving it back to the community so that people can enjoy it. We did open last year. We already had some happenings. We always did tours with the architecture students and we had some small events. But in last winter, we had a whole concert. It was quite magical and we had people coming for this whole experience that we will be repeating. But before that, we are going to do other little events, always related to design, culture, and these fields. And also we are planning and working for quite some time now on a historical exhibition to explain the whole story and to show people the story of the house, of this neighborhood, and the family and the architect. We are bringing the community together and doing few cultural things, but this is going to go under one umbrella of a foundation that gathers all these actions that are meant to bring Bucharest and the public who's attracted to historical houses and to good quality cultural happenings to give it back to the community. I hope that people of all ages, Romanians and non-Romanians, always know what house they step in and know the history. And in general, I think it's very important for people to get to know at least a glimpse of history. And I think that gets harder and harder. But also I want people to live and go through experiences, cultural experiences that make them better and make them happier and make them actually see the sense of life and what truly matters.
Tall Stories is a Monocle production from the team behind The Urbanist. This episode was produced by Laura Kramer and edited by David Stevens. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast to receive new episodes every week. I'm Andrew Tuck. Goodbye, and thank you for listening, city lovers.